Master John Madden, sitting here in my favorite spot. I've sat in this almost exactly this same spot many times, here by the marina in Veracruz, Heroica, Veracruz, the port, as people affectionately call it. I spent the months of January and February here, very happy. I love this town. Much of that time, I parked where you see those cars over there, directly across from the Hotel Mari Tierra. My big camper van would be right up against the seawall, and I'd listen to these waves, and they were very soothing. Very soothing. And it's good to be back. I arrived back in Veracruz last night and did not make contact with the water, with the ocean, El Mar, last night, but I'm making contact now, and it's soothing me once again. And I have even more reasons to be soothed right now that I'll tell you about. For 2 years driving that 24-year-old camper van, it gave me trouble. And for the year I've been in Mexico, it gave me terrible trouble. It's been super expensive. So having that car stolen 5 days ago, no longer having it, no longer having my house, no longer having my lifestyle as a camper van man, has been quite a shock and required a lot of adjusting in just these few days. I came back to Veracruz because I have friends here, and I wanted to live here at least half the year. So I'll get an apartment, and I can afford that better than hotels. So and it still needed lots of repairs, and it still was illegal in this country. It was illegal in the U.S. because for reasons I do explain elsewhere, I no longer had a driver's license or insurance or current tags. No, triple threats. On the island of South Padre Island, the police force all knew I was illegal, and they didn't want to do anything bad to me. They just kept saying, go to Mexico. You say you're going to Mexico. Go get out of our jurisdiction so we don't have to do anything to you. So another reason I am really letting peace seep into me more and more is none of that's hanging over my head anymore. I'm a pedestrian. No, nobody cares if I don't have a driver's license. Nobody cares if I don't have insurance. No. Cops in Mexico didn't care about insurance, but nobody cares that I don't have current tags. Woo! I have to go out of my way to get in trouble with police now. No more being a sitting duck for any cop who happens to be in a bad mood. Mostly the cops in Mexico didn't care about any of that anyway. They just would look in to see if there was a problem. Out of 15 visits from cops in a year in Mexico, only 3 times did anybody even notice I didn't have tags. But none of that do I have to worry about now. I don't have a place to live. I have pretty much a game plan for setting up a life here in Veracruz. I love Veracruz. I have friends here. In Course in Miracles, they say, I could see peace instead of this. I could focus on all the things that are not sorted out yet, all the things I don't know, all the things that, how's that going to go? I could focus on that. But I could focus on the waves. I could focus on being free of my van. I could focus on being legal. I'm pretty much legal now, unless I... Well, I got to go out of my way to get in trouble with the cops now. So that's feeling pretty good this morning. So I'm going to go back to the waves.